real. Most of us have to work full time, and then we get to go thrift stores. We get to go thrift store shopping after a full day work. So this is what happens. So we're gonna go into Value World, where I have a 50% off coupon because I spent at least $30 before Christmas, so I got a coupon. So we're gonna go and do that. It's one of those stores I only go if it's gonna be 50% off because they're ridiculous prices. And then we will see what I end up finding. Might I add, I have a terrible cold allergies. It's not COVID, but it definitely makes me sound funny. So, nasally. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so there's nothing in particular that I need, but when there's nothing in particular that you need, you can find all sorts of stuff that you want, and then you go overboard, and then you have to put stuff back. So we'll see how that all works out, but already, frames-wise, I found a bunch of frames, and some cute, like, look. Cute. Yes, I really believe it's cheesy, I guess. I really believe my husband's my soulmate. So I'm excited. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and as you could see, I bought some books for my kiddos when I went to Value World this week with a half off coupon. Love getting books for them and myself when I'm at a thrift store. They're inexpensive, especially for kids. A lot of times they haven't, you can tell these have barely ever been used. I just wipe them down after I quarantine them for a little bit in my garage. And then I also got If Animals Kiss Goodnight along with all my little Spider-Man. They're cute because they talk about like heroes and villains, like good and the bad, and animals, and just so cute. And then I came across this, and for what ended up being less than $1, I think it was 80 cents, there was 2 out of 3 left. Now I buy these on Amazon all the time, and I don't know if it was going to fit anything I own, but I don't know if I could cut it down to fit something I own, but essentially it's a pad cover, all right? And for 80 cents, I can try it out, give it a go, and we will see how that all ends up working out. To be determined. First, we will go over the housewares before we go over the clothes. First of all, I found this one, Soulmates. Brand new, in the box still, beautiful. Ended up getting for half that, so $2. I got this. It was so cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's from World Market and it's brand new. And it cost me less than $2. So neat. I love those type because they sit really nice on a desk or an end table or something. This one is beautiful. Put a nice pretty picture in there of my kiddos or whatever. When we move into our house, I'm collecting frames now, so when we move into our house, I can have a whole wall of just family photos. So I'm really excited about that. So as I'm collecting and just kind of an eclectic wall of all the different frames, but kind of go together, I'm really excited about that. And then I bought a Friends Forever. How sweet is that? I'm sure I can find a friend that I have a picture with that I can put that in that. Nice little one with the heart. I think I'm going to put a picture of my husband and myself in there and then bring that one to work. I think that'll look really nice on my desk. And then the last two are framed artwork. You can tell this one is definitely vintage and actually professionally framed, I think. You can, I mean, they don't make frames like that anymore. It's a signed piece of artwork, and it's just looks like it's snowing and a couple birds. I might do something a little different with the frame and keep that actually in there, but I'm not too sure yet. Comment below. What do you think I should do with this to, I don't know, liven it up a little, bring it back to life, make it shine in my house. And then this is a brand new one. Still has that on there, but it's still in the package, I mean. But it's another fishy. So my kiddo, my daughter, loves fish. I love fish and birds. We love fish and birds together. It's the only type of animal I'll let them have in the house eventually. So making that good collection to say, yay, no dogs in our house. We're just not dog people. I have enough going on in my life to take care of animals also. I can handle, I think, a fish. All right, now for the clothes. This beauty, I had to dry clean, but I just did those dry clean dry L bags. And look how beautiful that is. There was a little staining, but the dry L stain stick got it right out. So whoever donated it, because they thought I had a stain, just had to use a stain stick. That dry L sends with it, and it is just a beautiful wool sweater. This jacket might be a little big on me, but it is a beautiful red trench. Has all the buttons. I think it actually, when I went to go dry clean it, I think the original tag was still on it, but the tag had been pulled off. It was like just the white plastic, because this store staples tags on, so it wasn't from that store. But I just thought that was beautiful. It's in great condition, so I wouldn't doubt if it was brand new. I love a good tunic. Very Burberry looking. And I liked the hand, and I like the arms here because it's not a button. You actually tie those through to make a bow in the holes. So this is one I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to bring back to life, and I think I did. It'll be very interesting how long it actually is once it gets on my body, but I thought that was beautiful. Just that really pretty pink. I was like, oh, I'm going to try my best. But I love those sleeves. It feels like cashmere, but it is not cashmere. Gotta love a good workout pant, especially when they're like Old Navy, and I like these ones. They are the built-in sculpt from Old Navy Active. So those are really nice. This is a great, just dressy way to wear an undershirt. So I'll wear this and then probably one of my sweaters over it. But it's originally from Dress Barn, and you can't really go by the sizes when you're at a thrift store. This is a 2X. Bought it in the store, that would be too big, but it's gonna fit perfect because it's been shrunk. Now, I had never heard of this brand before. It's called Logo by Lori Goldstein, and it's just, this is the second one that I have found from this designer, and it is just really pretty. They have a tendency to just be longer, a little bit dressier. I just thought that was so pretty. Now, I usually don't do yellow, but I saw this and it was beautiful, and I said for a couple bucks, I can take a chance. That's what you love about thrift stores. You can take a chance. Especially when you can take a chance, especially when you find sassy little numbers like this. I would never buy animal print. I always thought in my mind that animal print is only for women over the age of 40, and I'm not there yet. But this is just so cute, and it was my size, and for a couple bucks, I was like, I'll give it a shot. So, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that styles up nicely. I'm not also a big fan of flannel, unless I don't know if this is the Venus brand that does the fitness stuff, but if it is super soft and flannel and has lace to it and is a cute little tunic, I might give it a shot for a couple bucks. So I'm excited to see how that ends up looking. It's on trend, but a little bit more fancy for my liking. And I can wear that to work. I don't know how comfortable I'd be wearing just a regular flannel with a shirt to work, the way people are wearing it, like the grunge look. I don't know. But that's not my style anyway, so we're not going to try it. Now, shirts like this, I say shirts because it's going to be such a short dress, even for an XL, that I'm going to wear it as like a tunic. I've worn things like this in the past as a swimsuit cover. Or you can wear it almost like a flowy jacket, and I won't tie this. I'll just kind of leave this open, or if I commit to it and say it's just going to be a jacket, I'll even cut it shorter, because at the end of the day, it's not even sewn together anyways. I'm just going to tie a knot at the end so that it doesn't fray. This one was beautiful. Okay, so when I'm shopping, there's this girl who works in the store, and she's itty bitty thing, and she must be barely old enough to work, and she's got an earpiece in, and she is talking to somebody on the phone the whole time. It was so cute because she kept going on her phone. She wasn't saying, "You're a mess," which I get that. She goes, "Oh girl, you messy, he messy, y'all messy." And I was like, if she says messy one more time. The best part is when her boss asked her to do something, she was not having it. So that was interesting. But you messy, that's my new favorite. You messy. But I was trying this on, and this lady who was a little older than me, but I was trying this on. I was like, ooh, I saw it out of the corner of my. So I saw this. It was like out of the corner of my eye, and there was a woman standing right there. I'm like, 6 feet. I don't know. Can I chance it? And the woman looks at me, and I go, "Are you gonna get that?" She goes, "No, girl, you have it." And I try it on, and she goes, "Ooh, that looks rich." And I'm like, "Oh, fake it till you make it." So I got this beauty. It, I think, was originally from, Sears or something, because it is a St. John's Bay, but it's super soft. So that's one of the things you have to just think about when you're thrift store shopping. The way it feels now is not the way it's going to feel once all the dirt is off of it. So this was soft in the store. It's even softer now that I've double washed it, and nice, and just, it's beautiful. It looks practically brand new. I'm really excited to style that. How would you style that? I'm thinking I'm just gonna wear that with like a pair of jeans and maybe even this shirt, but I don't know. How would you style that? How would you style that particular sweater? Then I got this. I don't know if it's supposed to be see-through or it's just been so well loved before I got it that it's kind of see-through. I know I usually don't buy out of season, but I love this type of print, so it was going to happen. And I'll probably just end up wearing a black turtleneck. That would be a little much. I'll end up wearing just a black tank top underneath, so it's not completely see-through. I found another dress, so it's like this. Loving the print once again. I usually don't buy a cut like this, but I really thought it was super pretty with the blue, and it's a better, it's a brand you would usually see. I think I see it like TJ Maxx and things like that, so hopefully it's a better quality. It's got a nice lining in it. It's all about the lining when you want to make sure that the extra curves that you don't want seen, are kind of covered. Then I got this beautiful tunic. It's from the Limited, their Ashton collection, or it's called the Ashton. It's a nice long tunic. I thought was super pretty. I think I'll do that with some like really long necklaces. This one kind of caught me by surprise. And so I saw it like that. I'm like, oh, it's really soft. But then it had this beautiful like lacing detail in the back, and it's nice and long. It'll look awesome with just like a pair of stretchy pants, and then I have a pair of long Ugg looking boots that'll be super cute, and those tie up the back too. It's gonna be so matchy. And then the leisure type suit thing with the velour is in, and I found this. It was like, still had the tags on, but they were old tags. So hopefully that'll just look awesome, and hopefully it's long enough. These are the ones that I usually have to wear like way down on the hips, because it's the only way it's going to be long enough for me to for it to look right. And then I got a few suits. Like, I've had this affinity for suits recently, so I was in the suit section, and that's where I found the blue velour. But then I found this beautiful black one here with the pants, and it's apartment 9. So that is what, Kohl's or Macy's, one of those two. So I have that suit, and I think what I liked about this jacket, it was just softer. It's like a cotton material, but it's still tailored, and it doesn't have buttons, so it'll just be open, and it hangs down a little longer in the front. So I'm excited about that. Oh, this wasn't one of the suits, but it was in the pile here. Just a cute pink sweater from Worthington there. That's what, JCPenney. I thought that was pretty with the nice pink bow. What's also nice about the pink bow is, even though it's been washed, it stays flat, because there's still the tag downs here that were sewn to keep it flat. It's still flat. Once that's gone, it doesn't look right, and you gotta iron it, and then I'm over it. I found a pink houndstooth suit. I hope this fits, because you know, you can't try anything on right now, but it's an extra large Joan Rivers houndstooth pink. How legally blonde am I gonna look? I'm so excited. So cute. So I'm excited to see how that styles up. Oh, here's another one. I just bought so many clothes, I forgot what I even had. And this is a Lane Bryant also. Nice little like tunic sweater. But what I liked about this one is the detail of all the buttons down the side of the arm there. Last suit, last outfit, it was a pinstripe blue, kind of older. I've never heard of that brand before. And even though, so this is another thing you got to be careful of, it says it's a size 18, and then I went to go do the wrap test, right, around my neck, so it fits, but notice it fits, and it's size 18, but it's really going to fit more like a size 16, because somebody hemmed it in. So it's been hemmed all the way down to fit better. Now, if I really wanted it to be an 18, I suppose I could undo that tailoring, but we're just going to keep it and see how it ends up fitting. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure and subscribe. I will see you next Wednesday, and make sure and comment on how you would flip some of those items that I shared with you, so that I can have some ideas of how to make them look good in my home. Thanks so much. Have a great week.